everyone, welcome to day 9 of your 21 days Pilates challenge. I'm so excited you made it till far. Today we're going to work on our abdominal wall a little bit more. So I can't emphasize enough how much your core is a big part and it's a key principle in Pilates. We had a little taste of it in day 2 of our challenge, and today we're going to deepen into it a little bit more. We're not only going to work our core, we're going to work the side of the body, and we're going to get them a little bit longer. So this is all part of your abdominal wall. We have our diagonal muscles, our obliques, and we have our transverse abdominal, the deep muscles of our tummy that we want to really work. And it takes time to find them, engage them. So just keep practicing. Hopefully you feel the burn by the end of this class. So we're going to start on our mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Spread your toes from the little toe to the big toe. Send your hands forward. Tuck the tail and roll yourself down. Vertebra by vertebra. Just a fun way to come down. Yeah. Good. Reset here. Find your neutral spine. We're going to start with a simple chest lift. Reach the hands over the head. And with the exhale, send the hands forward. Peel the head. Peel the shoulder blades. Releasing all the way down. 5 more here. Exhale. Inhale, releasing down. Try to keep your neutral spine, so that little gap under the lower back as you go. Trying to get those deep abdominals. So pull the belly button towards the spine as you come up, and then try to find length as you lower down. Good. One more. Staying up there. Bring one leg up to tabletop, then the other leg. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Try to keep the knees directly above the hips and sink your hip bone down. Good. From here, we're going to take 6 more, this time legs in tabletop. Try to keep the neck aligned with the rest of the spine. Yes, you gaze towards the knees, then you lower down, you gaze back up to the ceiling. Really work the inner thighs, squeeze your adductors together. That will help you to find those deep abdominal muscles, those small local muscles that we're looking for. Work with the breath. Exhale on the way up. Inhale down. Last one, staying up there. Reach a little bit more, little pulses. Working those abdominals for 5. Lower part of the body stays still. Release all the way down. Coming up again. This time as we come up, we reach one leg long. Bring it back to center, release down. Good, try to synchronize the two. Coming up, reach. Lower down. Good, we can start alternating leg here. Staying up there for the next one. Circle the hands behind the head. Give your head a nice support. We're going into our crisscross. So you're going to rotate towards one knee, reach the other leg long, then come back to center. Think about bringing opposite rib to knee rather than rotating from the elbows. Yeah, so the elbows stay quite wide and open. Reach a little bit higher. Make sure both shoulder blades are above the mat. One more. Hug knees to chest. Take a little rest. Yeah, we all warmed up. I'm sure you feel your abdominals now. We're going to go into our 100. So it's a really signature exercise in Pilates. Yeah, if you haven't done the 100, you haven't done Pilates. So this is when our Pilates journey starts. Yeah, just kidding. We're going to start with our legs down. Yeah, take a deep breath, hands over the head. And then with the exhale, bring both legs up into a tabletop position. And knees are just above the hip. On the exhale, you lift up. This is your start point. Hands are just hovering above the mat. Reach a little bit more, open the chest. Start pumping the hands for 5. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale. Beautiful. We're gonna do that for 100 counts. Yeah, keep pumping the hands with a lot of energy. If you want to make it a bit more challenging, if it's not challenging enough, you're gonna reach the legs long. Yeah, you reach them up to the ceiling. If you want to make it a bit more challenging, heels come together, toes apart, and you lower the legs to 45 degrees. Yeah, wherever you are today, keep pumping the hands and pull the belly button towards the spine, work those deep abdominal. Every Pilates teacher is always cheating a little bit with the count of the 100, we all know that. So make sure you do the 100, at least for the first time. Try to stay up there. You wanna really press the lower back into the mat and keep pumping the hands with energy. Last round, inhale. Hug knees to chest. Stretch the legs long, stretch the hands overhead. Just give your tummy some love. Take a deep inhale. Extend the ribs sideways. And with the exhale, hug the ribs in. One more breath like this. Beautiful. Let's lift all the way up in a roll up. Beautiful. And from here, we're gonna go into our rolling down with a bit of an arm variation. Yep, so heels together, hips together, reach the hands forward, roll down with control. Feel that work of the abdominal supporting you all the way down. And this time we're gonna lift up, keeping the hands in our ear level. That's gonna make a big difference with the challenge. Yeah, so it's gonna make it a little bit more challenging. If it's not for you today, use your hands for momentum to come up. Yeah, let's try to keep the hands next to the ears. Deep inhale, and on the exhale, lift up. A lot more challenging. Reach up and over, take a stretch. And again, on the way down, hands stay at ear level. Exhale, empty your lungs completely on the way up. One more like this. Stretch up and over. And we're going to come into a kneeling position. Yeah, so on your knees, if you need a softer surface, just bend your, fold your mat, or just bring a towel or something softer. We're going to go into our Genie. Yeah, so like the Genie, we're going to place both hands on top of our elbows, untuck your toes. We want to have a really long spine here. Chest is open, zip the tummy in, and slightly tuck the tail. We're going to lean back and then reach forward with control. Now, a very important thing to notice here, you're not really working from the quads, the bully muscle, the one who likes to take over. You're trying to work with the help of your abdominals, yeah, and a lot of hamstrings. So glute and hamstrings are engaging, abdominals will be switched on, and the quads, front of your thigh, are going to work, but you're trying to actively think about keeping them quite loose. Good. We do that a lot on the reformer. This is from the reformer repertoire. Yeah, it's something that you can easily adapt into your mat work and really do it everywhere. Yeah, it's quite challenging here. One more. We're going to stay there. Reach the hands forward. Open into a T position. Send the hands forward and lift yourself back up. Two more like this. Reaching back, staying back. Open the hands. Close. And back to center. One more. And back to center. Beautiful. Good. We're going to make this our front into a single leg kneeling position. We want to have one long line from our toe to the knee to your palm. So place your palm down. And just make sure you're not sticking the bum out. We want to work here. So you squeeze the bum and push the hips forward. Feel like you're leaning against a wall. Chest is open. We're going to work on our side here. So glutes going to start activating here a lot. Lift the leg up. Lower down. Good. Now we want to be really easy and light on that supporting hand. So make sure you're not over leaning there. A good test is just to lift it up, even for a slide of a second, and make sure the weight here is in center. Yeah, take that little test. Beautiful. You can place a hand here on the side of your tummy, on your obliques, and make sure they're working. They should be switched on. This is a proper side work. You want to reach the leg all the way from the hip, create more space between our rib cage and the hip. And from that length, we lift the leg up. Good. Staying up there, taking a few little pulses. The leg should feel really heavy. Take it nice and slow. The slower, the harder, the more control you get. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs stay up. We bend and extend. Almost there. Stay strong. We're strengthening this abdominal wall. Working from our powerhouse. 4 more. 2, and last one. Lower the leg down. We're going to sit here onto our heels and just take a stretch. And moving over to the other side. Changing legs. Yeah, make sure you change legs. You want to have one long line, toe, knee. Palm is coming down. Open the chest. Both shoulders are stacked. Both hips are stacked. Lift the leg up. Lower down. Good. So this is side work that involves a lot of obliques. Think about this midline that goes all the way across the body, and you're zipping everything to that midline. You want to have the tummy wrapping to the center. The ribs are in, and get light on that supporting hand. Take that little test. Lift the hand up. Make sure you're still up there. You're not collapsing down. Staying up there on the next one. Pulses, nice and slow. Good, slow ones. Get longer and longer. Create space between the rib cage and the pelvis. 3, 2, on 1 we bend and extend. Send that leg as long as you can, like you're trying to reach a really far point in the distance. Beautiful. Make sure you're not collapsing. Ribs are in, tummy's in. 3, 2, and 1. Sit down onto your heels. Take a little rest. Stretch up and over. Good. We're going to finish with a side support. Okay, so coming to your kneeling position again. We're going to come over to the first leg. Yeah, so changing side again. Reach one leg long. Then when you're ready, reach the other leg long. So you stay in your front, in your side support. If it's too much for you today, just lower that leg down to the previous position, yeah, to a kneeling position. If you're with me, we're staying up there. We're pulsing the hips a little bit higher. A lot of oblique work. Good. Stay strong. We're finishing really soon. Don't hold back now. 3, 2, and 1. Stretch up and over. Feel the stretch all the way from your waist to the tip of the finger. Then lower the hip down. Stretch. Lower the hip down. 3 more. Last one. Rotate here. And sit into a rest position, a really short one. 1 deep inhale and a long exhale. We're going over to the other side. Yeah, energy up. Good. Starting with one leg. Your palm is just under your shoulder. Other leg joins in. We're in our side support. Little pulses. Try to reach those hips a little bit higher. Make sure both hips are stacking and you're not rolling back. Both front hip bones are one on top of the other. Lift and lift. Try to reach a little bit higher. Excellent, stay strong. We're gonna take our stretch on the next one. Up and over. Get really, really long. Enjoy that stretch. And then lower the hip with control. 3 more. Keep breathing, last one. And lower down. Rest position. Good. Coming onto all fours, just release the spine here. Take any stretch your body is asking for. 1 more round. Good, and come to a seated position. That was challenging. Yeah, I'm sweating over here. Hopefully you got sweaty and you feel the work in your abdominals. The side feels longer, you have a bit more space to the sideline of your body. The tummy should be burning. Excellent, guys. Thank you for finishing this class as well. And I will see you next class. Bye-bye.